How's it going, everybody? Doing a gum chewing video games pickup video today. I have two games. One came from Best Buy, one came from Amazon. I'm filming this the same day I filmed the gum chewing NFL recap. This video's going up first probably, followed by that one. Because I'm excited to show this and get the video up as much as possible. I just threw both games in this. The first one I got from Amazon for $30. Second one I ordered from, I guess it's a Black Friday deal. It was $20. I ordered that last night from Best Buy and picked it up today. Today is Tuesday. This will be going up Wednesday, and then the recap will be going up Thursday. These are kind of special pickups because what I'm getting after, probably this weekend, but I may get it maybe a week after, I don't know. But it's coming very soon. I wrote the game I got from Best Buy first, but it is Marvel Midnight Suns for the old PS5. This game looked cool. I looked it up. I was like, oh, wait. Because I was looking at Forspoken, which is also $20. And I was like, that looks cool, maybe. But I was like, you know what? I saw this. I'm like, what is this? I want to see how this reviewed. Viewed fairly well. It's a tactical RPG. It's a tactical card RPG. So you get cards that you use as your attacks and whatnot. It's obviously set in the Marvel universe. I did watch some gameplay on it. I don't mind. I like tactical RPGs, obviously. I have a bunch of them. You know, the grid-based ones, whatever you want. This one obviously has everybody. I think you play as these people here. All them. Wolverine, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Blade, Scarlet Witch, Ghost Rider. I don't know who this one in the middle is. Oh, that's your character. I think you create your own character. I think from the gameplay, you create your own character that you use. On top of everybody else, I guess. I didn't see much of the story, but right, Wolverine, Spider-Man. There's a few other. Doctor Strange uses. He's a playable character. Because I was looking at the playable characters. There's a couple of more, I think, as well. I don't know who else. Does it tell you? It doesn't give you them. They look cool, honestly, and I want to pick something up, a second game to play. I'll be playing this other game first, though. Like I said, I'm obviously getting this PS5 either this weekend or possibly next weekend. It's coming in the next 2 weeks. I'm not going to be able to have the games not do it. I've done this in the past. I've been doing this for years. When I end up getting games before I get the system, I know I'm getting it, but I'm like, I need something for it. I did it with the Super Nintendo. I had F-Zero first. I had even the TurboGrafx. I had China Warrior before I had the TurboGrafx 16. I just look at the manual for a bit. These probably don't have manuals, so I can't do that. And even the Wii U, I had picked up Zombie U first. I might have did it with one other system. But this one's cool. It looks cool. The gameplay looked kind of fun, you know. I did play the somewhat similar, but not, because you're not. It's just strictly using the cards, playing the cards. Gwent and The Witcher. I think they had it in The Witcher 3 actually, but then they made the actual game you could play, which was super fun. Or maybe I just played the Gwent in The Witcher, and then they made the game, and I didn't play that. If anyone's played this, though, let me know how it is, if it is good. Like I said, the videos look cool. And the game, like I said, I'm into the tactical gameplay. I understand this deck of cards involved. That doesn't bother me, obviously. I think you can like redraw cards and stuff like that. You gotta be smart and strategic. But, yeah. Second one is this is the one I want to play. This was the game that when I first saw it, I was like, because it was only going to be on the PS5. It wasn't coming to PS4. I don't believe this is on PS4. I think this is just the new Xbox and the PS5. This one was the one I saw. It looked amazing, and it's Ratchet and Clank: Rift Apart. This one was $30. I guess it was on a sale. Funny too, because I grabbed this one 2 nights ago, and then now it was back up to $55 on Amazon, and it wasn't part of any kind of sales at Best Buy or GameStop. I didn't see it on sale either. But I am pumped to play this one. I love the Ratchet and Clank games. They're fun. They're just fun games, you know. They look amazing, and they're just fun, crazy weapons. Some goofy, goofy kind of fun in there. And I think this one has, obviously your, Ratchet. I was like, what's his name? Duh. I think this is a Rivet, right? The female Lombax. I think the whole point of the other games was like he thought he was the only one left, or some shit, right? But this one has, what does this one do? Slip through dimensional rifts. Like I remember seeing gameplay of this. I think this came out in 21, and it just looked cool. Colorful, just looks fun to play. Things exploding and stuff. But I am excited. There's a couple other games. I'm not gonna go nuts and get like. I'm not pulling. I have to stop with this too. I wanted to talk about this briefly in this video. Like when I got the PS4 last year, that was literally like a year ago, a little more. I just started buying games for like nuts, and a big part of that was a lot of the games were cheap at this point, right? The system had been out 9 years. I mean, I got the slim version, but whatever, same shit, bigger hard drive. Although no, I think there was a 1 terabyte model PS4 out of the gate, wasn't there? In a 500, whatever. But I bought a bunch of games, and a bunch of games I'm not playing. I was doing the same thing with the Xbox One. With this PS5 here, I'm going to. I got 2 games. I might grab one third one for cheap. The plus is the games are $70 now, so I'm not going to be going out of my way to be buying $70 games unless it's something like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the second part of that. Because I know I'm going to get a ton of gameplay out of that. Like this, I wouldn't pay $70 for. I don't even think this was probably $70 when it came out. This probably was. I don't know. There's not a lot of, I need to finish up Final Fantasy VII, and I need to finish up God of War, because then I can just get Ragnarok. I know I'm pretty much at the end of God of War as well. That's Final Fantasy VII now. Actually, it's just called Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? The second one's called Rebirth. And like I said, I have a couple of the games that I could play. Like Death Stranding. I have to go see what other ones are upgradable. But either way, as long as is it fully backwards compatible? I guess it would be. I don't know. But I'm gonna slow down with getting the games. I'm gonna actually get to play this game through. Try to play this one through. I'm like backwards on the thing. And then get some other games and actually focus on the game instead of just piling up games and then being like, oh, I'm playing the shit out of God of War. I want to play this instead now. I want to have the options to do that and keep that on. And then I'm not stockpiling games and most of them aren't getting played. It's just stupid. Because I was hoping it was on sale, but it wasn't. A Plague Tale Requiem. It was not on any kind of sale. Because I love A Plague Tale Innocence. I thought it was a cool game. And this second one looks really cool as well. And I know that didn't come to the older systems. I know there's the Dead Space remake. The Last of Us, the first one remake. I'd like to play that, but probably not immediately because I just played the remastered one, less than a year ago. Actually, it's almost been a year. I think actually that was pretty nuts. I don't have any interest in Spider-Man 2. Same thing with the first one. I don't. I'm sure it's awesome and I'm sure I would enjoy it, but for some reason I'm not drawn to playing it. I'm not super huge into Spider-Man games. Outside of the one that came out on Genesis, I played a bit of one of the ones that was on the GameCube. It might have been just a second Spider-Man movie game, I don't know. Plague Tale. I was looking at Returnal because I know that's a straight up exclusive. Forspoken, I think, is a timed exclusive. There's Final Fantasy 16 as well, which I believe is also a timed exclusive. But for now, I'm going to focus on these two. And probably one other one. I'd love to get Plague Tale. But if that's $60 or something, I'm wasting my time on that or money. I'm not doing it. I typically don't buy games at 60. Like, say last generation, I didn't typically buy a lot of games for 60. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Village were two that I did. But honestly, thinking about it, Halo Infinite was another one. But out of all the games I have on that PS3 and not PS4, sorry, an Xbox One S or whatever it is, not majority of my games are dirt cheap. I don't. In certain games, I make exceptions for it, but it's not many. I'm looking at Plague Tale. I was looking at, like I said, I kind of looked at Returnal, and like I said, God of War Ragnarok, Dead Space remake, and stuff like that. But anyway, that's just two PS5 game pickups, and when I do get the system itself, I will do a pickup vid on that as well. But yeah, if anyone's played this one, oh god, let me know how it is. It looks cool.